friends, I had a few awesome students remind me that it is spooky season, so I have got a sweet Tinkercad lesson where you, my friends, get to create your own sweet little awesome ghost. So my friends, let's get cracking! Let's start, of course, by clicking up in the top and renaming it Spooky Season with your initials. Next, I need you to scroll down and find the paraboloid. A cool trick I like to use is holding Shift, stretching it to a wackadoodle number, and then typing the number I want, which is 50. When you've got yours like that, check your neighbors to make sure they're successful, and then let's move to how we make it look like a sheet. Bring out a sphere, once again use that Shift trick to shrink it, and then we're going to type the number 10 in the box, so it is size 10 on every side. Stretch it only up, this time we're not holding Shift, and please type the number 40 and press enter. Make that little guy a hole and move it as close as you can get to the edge of your shape when you're looking at it from the front. Use the duplicate or do Control D and then take that second one and move it to the other side with the arrow key, once again getting it as close as you can to perfect. You're going to find though that it doesn't terribly matter. Let's hide the parabola by hitting the hide button. Grab the two items we do want and group them. Do show all to bring back the parabola. And let's take all of our items and let's get them centered this direction and this direction quickly. And then it's time to make all of the little ripples in the sheet. We're going to do that by doing Control D. Without touching anything else, rotate it 2 clicks. Notice how I keep my mouse close to the middle. I do not touch anything else. And then press Control D again and again, and it remembers all those settings for us, which is really cool. I'm going to hide our paraboloid again with the cool little hide button, and I'm going to grab the sweet little sheet pieces and I'm going to group them. So now they're one large whole. When we do show all, we can now click just on the pieces and do Control down arrow, and we want to pull them down to where they're going to cut out of the sheet completely. Notice because we did a line, that should show up pretty good. And at this point we simply group everything, and all of a sudden you've got your cute little Tinkercad Ghost. We're going to take this and do Control D again. I want you to hold down Shift, and remember it was 50. I want you to shrink it down to 47, maybe 46. And then I want you to do Control down arrow to push it 2 millimeters below the real one. We're going to take this, make it a hole, and because of the measurements being scaled with that Shift trick, we can hit group, and after a moment you can look underneath and poof, we have just cut out an amazing and adorable little ghost in Tinkercad. Well, of course, if you're going to have a ghost, you need to give them cool things like eyes and a face. We're going to do that with a sphere, or you can pick something else, but watch how easy it is. Once again, we are going to do Shift, and I'm going to shrink them down to size 5. I shrink it a long ways, and then I change it. I'm going to make it a hole, and then I'm going to, Control Z. I'm going to grab that shape, and I'm going to move it close to the belly, and I'm going to do Control up until it finally pops out of the head, and then I'm going to push it into the head till it's where I want. Now, one neat thing you can do, I can fit view to zoom, and that little black handle makes it stretch into a bit of an ellipse, and that makes for a pretty cool eye. Watch this. If I do Control D, move the other one to the other side, notice it'll come out to the exact same location. If I don't like those, I can pull forward 1 click, and then I'm going to do one to the left so they come back together. And then if I group those, we will have instantly cut out the little ghost eyes. Let's zoom back and take a look at our little ghostly friend. You can have a lot of fun making those googly eyes however you want. I'm going to give him a sweet little ghost mouth with the scribble. I want mine to be a happy ghost, so I'm just going to quickly draw a happy mouth. You can do any kind of mouth you want. When this comes in, notice that it is not aimed the way your eyes are. Simply use the rotate tool, once again staying close to the shape so that it does 90 degrees. Make it a hole, drag it where you want, lift it up, and then I'm going to arrange it just by hand. Those arrow keys often are my favorite piece. And then I can pull it wider and push it deeper so I'm sure that it cuts out. If you want to be a perfectionist, you can do your center and your center to see how you like that. I'm going to do Control up to move it up a couple clips, and then let's group it to see how awesome my cute little ghost has become. Of course, friends, do not forget you can go to the characters and you can find all kinds of awesome things that you could add to your ghost. Who knows why he needs a snorkel, but you have got those capabilities. Once you understand that shift scale, it is so easy to make them so they fit your project exactly the way you want as you make something unbelievably cool and funny. Alrighty, friends, well, I hope you're off to having a wonderful spooky season and you had a great time making our cool little ghost. If you did, please give it a like. If you got a question, comment, or a suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.